To another big mover, and that's Senco Gold and Diamonds. In the last 1 year, the stock has seen a gain of close to about 84%. So joining from the sidelines of the Motilal Oswal Ideation, the 9th conference, we have Suvankar Sen, MD and CEO of Senco Gold and Diamonds. Thank you very much, Mr. Sen, for joining in. First, if you could give us a demand check, how has Q4 been for you? In the first 9 months, your revenue growth has been 26%. Is Q4 in line? How are you likely to end FY24?
Yes, if you look at the Q4 demand compared to the last year, Q4 continues to follow the annual trend of above 20%. January, February was the peak season for the weddings, so the demand continued to happen. In the month of March, post the end of the wedding season, you can see that, there is the situation of advance taxes to be paid by companies or exams, for the consumers, for their children. So that kind of takes away a little bit of the, the steam. But other than that, we as an industry is looking forward to the upcoming season of April and May. Akshaya Tritiya, which is one of the peak buying days for the industry, is in the 10th of May. So all preparations is now being made towards April and May.
So on an aggregate basis, so far at least, till the 18th of March, what would be the same-store sales growth in Q4? And have you made plans for FY25 in terms of the kind of revenues that you're targeting, the SSG, your number of stores that you would like to add? What's the next year's plan and vision?
So the same-store sales growth numbers, if you really look at it, this particular financial year is very, very encouraging. It is in the range of, certain quarters have done as good as 18-19%. Other than that, on an annual basis, you could make about a 16-17% same-store sales growth. But the reason why the same-store sales growth have been so good, one of the major reasons being that hallmarking being mandatory, a lot of consumers are coming with their old gold jewelry that they want to exchange and buy new jewelry which is HUID hallmarked. And that is one of the reasons we saw that incremental 5-6% of same-store sales growth that we have achieved is because of the exchange of the old gold jewelry that consumers are coming to buy. On a normal trend basis, if you look at historically, 10-12% same-store sales growth is a standard practice. But this time we've done about 17 to 19%, which is very, very encouraging for us as a company.
All right. Hi, Suvankar. Good morning and good to see you in. Nigel on this side. Give us a couple of details. Tell us about your gold diamond mix. How do you see that panning out, say for FY26, FY25, FY26? And also give us a brief, broad guidance on margins.
So if you... Right. So if you look at the performance of Q3, our diamond jewelry sales have gone up by 40% in terms of value and 27% in terms of volume. So therefore, overall, while our diamond jewelry stud ratio is in the range of 11 to 11.5%, and our endeavor is that over a period of time, we take it towards 15%. And as we all are aware that there is a slightly higher margin for diamond jewelry compared to gold jewelry. So over a period of time, though in this financial year, if you really, kind of trying to foresee that what kind of margins we can expect, compared to last year, there will be a marginal, maybe high single-digit growth in terms of the margins that we will expect. Because, overall in the industry, with the gold prices going up so high, there is a lot of offers, discounts, steps that we are taking to attract the consumers in spite of the high gold prices. So overall, we are seeing a high single-digit growth in terms of the margins.
I know, absolutely. Gold prices have done very well, right? So that's kind of more than made up for any other issues out there, which, it's been pretty steady. There is a new listing, by the way. Popular Vehicles is listed at 290 nearly. Pretty much flat at the issue price as well. And there's one more. SCI Land and Assets is listed at 47 rupees as compared to the issue price of 27 rupees per share. So the primary market, IPO market, really looking, actually buzzing. Although the listing pops are kind of absent today, with the overall market being down a little bit. Suvankar, hi, morning, Prashant here. You said diamonds are about 11% of the share overall?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's about 11% of the total jewelry sales that we do.
Got it. I just wanted to understand the impact of artificial diamonds, Suvankar. if it's going to take the sheen off that particular segment. I remember speaking with Titan at the end of the last quarter results, and they also kind of hinted at that scenario. Not at the higher end sort of gold jewelry segment, the pricier segments, but maybe at the entry-level diamond sort of market, that level. Perhaps will take a bit of a knock. It's still an evolving situation, but just your thoughts.
So see, the artificial diamonds, it's better to call it the lab-grown diamonds, right?
Yeah.
Because it's it's in the same condition of temperature and pressure that these diamonds gets created the way it is done in the mines, only in a kind of a lab scenario. And what we see is that the future of lab-grown diamonds, the base is very low. It's still in the very initial stages. But the question is that it is only for the higher sizes of diamonds that it makes sense to look at the lab-grown diamonds. So, half carat, 1 carat, that's where you will try to see that there is a value that gets created for the consumer compared to the natural diamonds that are available in the market vis-a-vis the lab-grown diamonds. In the smaller size diamonds, it really doesn't make much of a sense. The difference in pricing is, very minimal. But the question is that it is a new product for the industry, and for the consumer, the aspiration to own a diamond is there. And it is now up to the industry that how we are being able to create the design, the jewelry, and fulfill the demands of the consumer as per their requirement. There will be a segment for the natural diamonds. People for their special occasions and special events of their life will want to buy natural diamonds. But for the fashion segment, for the very casual approach, for destination weddings where you might not want to travel with high value products, then you might look at buying the lab grown diamonds as a substitute. This is how I personally feel the industry is going to move towards.
But you're saying at entry level there is not much price difference as well between natural and lab grown.
Entry in the sense the smaller size diamonds.
The smaller size.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the smaller size diamonds, the price difference is not substantial. It is only in the larger size diamonds that the price difference makes a lot of sense for the consumer to buy lab-grown diamonds.
And with diamonds larger, it's pricier, right? Just confirming. So, Suvankar, larger are at the upper end, right? Are the priciest?
Yeah, like 1 carat diamond, say would be 4 lakh rupees for say a particular natural diamond, which you might get it at a lab grown, say for 75-80,000 rupees. That's the kind of difference that you might be enjoying.
Okay, all right, Suvankar, thanks a lot for joining in and filling us in with all of those details. Wishing you a good day ahead.